What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L. here. It's reported that one of my celebrity crushes, Alexandra Daddario, and Nashville actor Keean Johnson, all set to star in the upcoming horror thriller titled "We Summon the Darkness." Now, here's what the cool film is about. The film is set in the Midwest against a backdrop involving a killing spree thought to be orchestrated by a Semitic cult. Three best friends embark on a road trip to a heavy metal show where they bond with three inspiring musicians and head off to one of the girls' country home for an after party. A night of fun and youthful debauchery takes a deadly turn as bodies begin to pile up, with each side thinking the other hides the killer. Daddario will play the girl's leader, who invites the group of boys to her parents' estate. The film will be directed by Mark Mayer, who directed this amazing movie I saw last year called My Friend Dahmer, which starred like Ross Lynch as a young Jeffrey Dahmer. Anyway, this film also has an interesting supporting cast. It includes Maddie Hasten from the show Impulse, Logan Miller, who was actually awesome in Love Simon, even though the character was such a douchebag. Anyway, the film will also have Amy Forsyth from that uh, short-lived show Rise, and she's in that new horror film Hellfest. And also Taylor Swift's brother, Austin Swift, is also in the movie. So interesting supporting cast as well. Of course, what gets me is Alexandra Daddario. I'm a big fan of Daddario. Not only is she, gorgeous, but she is a really good actress. I really dug her in the Baywatch film. She was good in San Andreas. I liked her in True Detective. Not for the obvious reasons, by the way. I mean, she's a pretty decent actress, and I'm glad to see her getting the recognition she deserves. And she's pretty good in horror. I don't care what anyone says. I really dug that Texas Chainsaw 2D she was in. I know, I know that movie's not really well liked, but I freaking dug that movie. And as for Keean Johnson, I haven't really seen him in much. I mean, I've seen him in Nashville. I've seen him pop up on, I think it's The Fosters he appeared on. But anyway, Dario and Johnson have some other films, in the pipeline. Alexander Daddario will be seen in the thriller We Have Always Lived in the Castle with Thaisa Farmiga and Sebastian Stan. She'll be in a thriller called Numas with Henry Cavill and Sir Ben Kingsley. She's in a new thriller called I Am Not a Bird. She's in an indie film called Lost Transmissions with Juno Temple and Simon Pegg. She'll be seen in a book turned movie called Can You Keep a Secret with Tyler Oakland. And she said she reprised her role for San Andreas too, but with The Rock's busy schedule, God knows if that's ever going to get made. As for Keean Johnson, he'll be seen in the Robert Rodriguez film Aaliyah Bow Angel, the indie film Low Tide, some film called Emperor, a crime film called Cutthroat City with Wesley Snipes and Terrence Howard, and he's in the World War II film Midway with Woody Harrelson. So they have interesting stuff coming out. But I mean, hey, a movie about like a killing spree, sign me up. Of course, the director did a movie about a serial killer, so why not do another movie about that involves a killing spree. But anyway, and hey, this should be right up everyone's alley. I mean, movies that involves metal and horror. I mean, come on, what not to like about this? Anyway, let me give it to you guys. What are your thoughts on the sounding of this new horror film? Wait, what was the name of it? All right. What are your thoughts on the sounding of the new horror film We Summon the Darkness? Do you like the sound of it? Do you like the cast that's involved? Are you interested in checking this one out? Leave a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.